Good morning, dudes. How is it going? Today we're taking a look at the game between Gigabyte, Mineski and EHOME for the Dota 2 Asia Championship 2015. I have not seen a lot of this cast. This game too only has a Chinese caster, and even though I don't have a lot of time right now, I should be able to make some time for a bit of casting because this actually doesn't take that long. So I think what I'm gonna do a lot of today is I'm just gonna sit down and cast a few games and look for interesting picks. Now let me go ahead and actually explain to you why I chose this game. Bloodseeker. That is it. That is the reason. I just want to see how Bloodseeker plays out in a competitive setting. I think that is very cool to see these new heroes come into play. So yeah, that's why. Also, I always like seeing Juggernaut. Now Juggernaut, I know at the time, is a very powerful and popular hero. I still like him though, because I don't know, I've always liked him. I gotta admit, currently the metagame is like all awesome, like for me at least, because I love Necrophos, I love Death Prophet, I love Juggernaut. Like these are some of my favorite heroes, Phaser's Void. And the thing is, they've always been that, right? And now they are really good. They gotta get nerfed, right? Death Prophet is already falling a little bit out of fashion, and I think that's kind of sad, but I still love them. I'm still gonna continue loving them until they're gonna be complete shit. And then I'm gonna still love them once they are great again. But for the time being, we're gonna take a look at this game. This is of course for the Oriental. Or the Oriental. I don't know, I like that name a lot. And yeah, so that's basically that. I don't know, like, let me know what you think of the plan. I'm probably gonna just go out and cast a few games, so I can get a few second videos ready for you. You of course don't have to watch them. I mean, how could I possibly force you into doing that? But again, like this game, if we take a quick look right here, casters, it only has one caster, and that's a Chinese caster. And this is actually, as you can also tell, it's a very popular game. Got a lot of likes, a lot of votes, and yeah, that's also what I base that on. I just picked the popular games. I feel like that's an easy way to go about choosing something, right? So anyway, let's go ahead and get to it. We got a Silencer, Vengeful Spirit, Titan, and Juggernaut for Mineski right now. They're gonna go ahead and pick their last hero in a few seconds. What is it gonna end up being? I'm guessing it's probably gonna end up being another core, maybe something for the mid lane. They could also send Silencer into the mid. That would be interesting, but probably gonna end up being another core. What could it be actually? I don't know. I feel like they need maybe a bit more damage, a bit more Magnus. Magnus would work. Invoker, yeah, Invoker, yeah. Why not? Why not? I like Magnus with Juggernaut because it really makes him scary with the Empower, but Invoker of course is fantastic. So yeah, a mid hero, something that deals a lot of damage. I think Invoker fits that description. Yes, indeed. So we got a Silencer, Vengeful Spirit, Titan, and Juggernaut, and Invoker for Mineski on the Radiant side. And for EHOME, we got Batrider, Terrorblade, Zeus, and the Bloodseeker so far. Now, Bloodseeker and Zeus is already pretty nasty. I think that's a really obvious combination. You apply the Q to the Zeus drops his ultimate, that's a shitload of damage. That's really scary. And that might actually be what they're going for here. I would actually be surprised if this is a support Zeus. Because, like, if you get Aghanim's Refresh on the Zeus, and then you drop the Bloodseeker's Q on that hero, like, that is so much damage. That's a solid 1500 to everybody on the opposing team. That just wins a team fight right there. So that would be interesting to see. But then again, I don't know what they're gonna do with the Bloodseeker, right? Is Bloodseeker a support hero? Are they gonna send him into the jungle? We got Windranger. She could also be a core. Is the Zeus gonna be supporting? Is the Bloodseeker gonna be supporting? I have no idea. Terrorblade is certainly a core. There's no question about that. And so is Batrider. Maybe they're gonna send well, Batrider's probably gonna be offlane. Yeah, we're gonna see. Wait, is EHOME all stand-ins? Well, that's interesting. I don't know if that's how that works. It's okay. It's probably a new team or something like that. I don't actually know. I have no idea. I should probably look something like that up. It's so difficult to find info on the Asian scene, especially if you don't really have that much time right now. Oh well, so let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? Let's go ahead and get to it. We got a smoke already coming out. It's Zeus. Zeus is going mid. This is an obvious mid. God, yeah, wards coming out from him. Bloodseeker, he's going into the jungle. And Zeus just fucked up bad. Wait, let's go back. Wait, did he? Yeah, he fucked up. Look at that. He saw the branch before the timer was done, and now he's got 25. Oh, well, after the timer was done, I guess. And now he's got 25 less gold. Oh, what is he gonna do now? What is he saving up for? That's weird. Oh, he's got boots and clarities. Oh, so he is actually gonna be supporting. Huh. Now that didn't seem right. I think they didn't quite discuss that properly. It seemed like for a second there the Zeus thought he was going into the mid lane because that's what he bought. That's interesting. So Bloodseeker seems to be going into the mid, and then we also got the Batrider in the off lane. That's very obvious, right? This is nothing surprising. This guy up here. Bloodseeker mid, that can definitely work. Definitely. And then we got the Terrorblade with the Wind Ranger. And the Zeus at the bottom on the other side. We got a bit of a gank attempt, I think. They are hiding in the Roshan pit. They're looking to make this happen. Once this guy goes for the bounty rune, which he probably will, right? Once he goes for the bounty rune, they're gonna come out of the Roshan pit, gank him up, get a quick kill. And here we go. They're going in. The stun already connects. The spin in a second. Yang is dropping, and he's gonna go down. First blood goes to Raven on the Juggernaut. And that's, of course, definitely worth much more than a bounty rune would be. So that's, of course, nice. How does that work? You can't see into the Roshan pit. There are very few things in the game that allow you to do so. And regular vision is not one of them. So he didn't know they were here. That was a really nice gank. And it worked out great for them, right? That's first blood on a Terrorblade, who now needs to walk back into the lane, right? That's gonna take him forever. He doesn't have enough money for a TP. And that's free farm for the Juggernaut. That's the first blood for the Juggernaut. Yeah, this is going well for Mineski already. Mid lane is going to be an Invoker versus the Bloodseeker. So, again, nothing surprising here. Like, the Bloodseeker in the mid, yeah, I can see that working. Now, a bit of something. So, the Bloodseeker currently has the Blood Rage applied to himself. I really don't like that. The cool thing about the Blood Rage is that it doesn't have a mana cost. But if you apply it to yourself, right, you take more damage. So that's not really optimal. What you want to do with this is you want to apply it to the creeps. Right? If you see, okay, this is the creep I'm gonna kill. You apply it to the creep, and then you hit the creep. You get the heal from the creep, and you actually make last hitting easier, because you deal bonus damage to the creep. It is a very efficient way of going about it. But the problem with that, of course, is you only get it for one creep at a time. But as you can see, right here, like, he's not really getting more out of it anyway. Right, okay, he got 2 right there. But then again, like, every time he gets hit, he just takes more and more damage. I think I would prefer it if he played that a bit more careful. You know, especially against an Invoker. I guess Invoker right now can't really do too much. But you have to be careful against this hero, because he will eventually be able to do a lot. And that's just scary as fuck. Oh, we got the silence coming out. It's gonna connect. No, that's a lot of damage already. I don't know. Maybe this guy actually got it figured out. He's definitely pressuring Jay on that Invoker quite a bit. Invisibility gonna be picked up by the Vengeful Spirit. So maybe rotating into the mid lane. Maybe looking to get a gank done or something like that. Problem, of course, is Invoker. Even though I just said that he's actually pretty strong early on. Yeah, he is. But he needs a few levels for that. And level 3 is not enough. He needs like level 4, level 5, right? But then he can definitely put the hurt on people. I don't really know what he's going for. He's currently only got Quas. I think if he was actually going for Exalt, then he would just go for Exalt because it makes last hitting easier. So I'm assuming that's going to be a Quas Specs Invoker, which seems reasonable enough to me. And yeah, now of course we got Tidehunter at the top lane going up against the Batrider. Now this is actually not as obvious. Like the Batrider going top is, yeah, obviously, right? But Tidehunter is usually the off lane. Now, as you can see, this is actually the safe lane, right? This is not Dire's off lane, this is Dire's safe lane. They are looking to get an aggressive tri lane going on. They got this Juggernaut. Juggernaut is a very dangerous hero early on. He has the Blade Fury, which deals a lot of damage, right? Even just at level 1, which is probably what he's going to keep it at. And then, more importantly, actually got a Blade Dance. Now, Blade Dance is an incredible ability. Blade Dance is really good. If you think about Phantom Assassin's ultimate, right, you think, oh my god, that's a strong ultimate. Yeah, it is. But if you do the math on Phantom Assassin's Ultimate, it actually only increases your damage by 52%. Juggernaut's Blade Dance increases the damage the hero deals in terms of like average attack damage by 35%. And that's just a regular ability. And it starts out at 20%. Phantom Assassin's Ultimate doesn't start out at 20%. It starts out at less than that. So, right now, the Juggernaut basically got, you know, Phantom Assassin's Ultimate going on. And he's got a Blade Fury on top of that. It's just so difficult to go up against that. He doesn't really take damage because he's very tanky. He's got a lot of armor. He's got the Poor Man's Shield already. And, you know, he hits pretty hard too. And pretty quickly, simply because he's got the lowest base attack time in the game. Now, I don't want to actually skip past this pause really quick. I was kind of hoping for that to... Oh, don't crash, thank you. Yeah, Dota is not that stable. Especially not if you watch replays. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I thought that pause would be a bit quicker, else I would have skipped past it earlier. Anyway. But yeah, Juggernaut is really scary. Now, we're probably gonna see the usual Juggernaut build, which is just... what the hell is going on here? All of these bugs. I'm guessing that's because I skipped past the pause. That's not supposed to happen. You know what? I'll take it. But... Juggernaut's... Juggernaut's usual build these days is just to go for Mask of Madness. That's because, again, right, you get a lot of value from the Blade Dance. You get a lot of value because your base attack time is the lowest in the game. So actually, Juggernaut is the single best Mask of Madness carrier in the game. He's the #1. Simply because, like, in terms of, like, pure mathematical damage increase. Because he's got that amazing crit, and his base attack time is the lowest in the game, so he synergizes the most with attack speed. Out of any hero in the game, he synergizes the best with attack speed. So Mask of Madness is the, you know, like best on him, as opposed to any other hero. And a cool thing about Juggernaut on top of that is he's got an ultimate that makes him literally invincible. People always say that about Faceless Void, where it's just like, well, you know, you can't really get hurt while you are in the Chronosphere. Yeah, that's true to some extent, but then again, you can actually still get hurt. Like, that's something that can happen. It's difficult, but it can happen. Juggernaut, if he casts his ultimate, he's literally invincible. There's nothing that can happen to him, as long as the ultimate is going on. And that works really well with the Mask of Madness, because then you don't have to worry about it. And we got another disconnect from the silencer. So let's just go ahead and skip past that too. Sorry about that. I, of course, did not know that. Yeah. God damn it. Fix your goddamn internet. You're a professional. Oh well, at least this is a replay. You know, this is actually the upside of replays. I do appreciate that part of it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the last hits. So it seems the Bloodseeker is actually doing incredibly well in the mid lane. A bit surprising, I gotta admit that. Now, of course, with the Q, he does hit pretty hard. And actually, I think what's more important than that even is the first. Now, anytime somebody takes damage, Bloodseeker gets stronger, right? He gets more movement speed, he gets more attack damage, and that attack damage really comes into play. And you might actually be surprised, but the movement speed is really important too. Because as a melee hero, you always got the problem of, you know, you might get punished for actually getting into range. You might just get hit while trying to get a last hit on a creep. Now, if you move really quickly, that reduces the amount of hits the opponent can get in on you. Well, obviously, right? I don't need to explain how that works, but it reduces the amount of hits they can get in on you. And that means that the Bloodseeker is going to take less damage and have an easier time in the mid lane. In combination with his constant heal and his high damage, also coming out from the first, it's just really tough to go up against him. Now, I don't think that Bloodseeker... God damn it. I don't really think that Bloodseeker ever had an issue with laning. Right? Even before the change, I felt like Bloodseeker was really good in the lane. Like, he just did well. That was never the trouble. What instead was the issue is that he didn't do anything apart from laning well. And this is where it's going to be interesting to see how this actually plays out. Oh, God. There we go. God damn it! Are you ever actually going to get to play? Gigabyte. Oh, man. Just fucking trash talking them, and that's actually absolutely appropriate. So I'm sorry about that. Oh well. Oh well. You know what? I do like my replays. I know everybody wants to see live games, but in a live game we would actually have to, you know, deal with this shit. Now, something I actually think is interesting, that the one leading the charge in terms of farm is not actually the Juggernaut or the Bloodseeker, it's the Batrider up here. Now, Batrider is usually expected to do well, but so is Tidehunter. Like, Tidehunter is a pretty strong hero. In a one-on-one scenario, yeah, definitely, he can put the hurt on people. But I guess the problem he's got... oh shit, wait, where was that? Allow me to skip back. God, I love replays. I can't just fuck up and then we go back and watch this stuff anyway. So... oh, it's just a rupture. Just a rupture combination. Yeah, he's that, like, he can't run from that. Oh my god, I love that he tries to, but it just simply won't work. You need to carry a TP, but even a TP wouldn't have done anything against the Zeus, because he does have a mini-stun after all. So, bit unfortunate right there. Bit unfortunate. And, well, we're definitely gonna take that. Definitely gonna take that. Now, the Batrider winning against the Tidehunter, it's not too surprising. It's kind of, though. Like, what's surprising to me is not that he's winning, but that he's winning this hard. Like, he's really, really pushing ahead. Tidehunter is still doing fine, but he's, you know, kind of breaking the mold in terms of what you would expect. Oh, we got a grab on the Vengeful Spirit right here. Bloodseeker also pretty low, but Vengeful Spirit will go down instead. And, oh, you, man, he wants to go in. He wants to prove why he's overused. Fuck all of this bullshit. But no. Actually, not gonna commit to anything. Probably a bit of a risky idea. Cold Snap doesn't have a long cooldown, and you don't want to go up against Cold Snap. It's just nasty as fuck. It really is. Cold Snap hurts. So, at the same time, we also lost the Drow Ranger at the bottom lane. Who actually got that kill? Juggernaut. So I'm guessing that was just, yeah, that was just an Omni Slash. He ran in, Omni Slashed that, and took it. Like, there's nothing interesting about that kill. And we didn't really miss out on anything. So that's fine, I guess. And as you can see, it's just going straight Mask of Madness. He's really looking to finish that as soon as possible. And that's very understandable, right? I absolutely get it. It's just scary. It is really, really scary. Actually, in the last tournament we played, and I know we are not anywhere near this level. I'm not trying to say that, right? On last tournament match we played, before we got knocked... well, in the match we got knocked out, we actually lost against the Juggernaut. Like, with Blink Dagger, Mask of Madness. He just ruined us. I was just... not even close. So, that's not true. We actually put up quite a fight, but I don't think we ever had, like, a really good shot at winning. We could have, maybe, but we didn't. So, anyway, let's move on. I'm just saying that the Mask of Madness is really powerful, and you're gonna see in a second why. He's about to finish it. It's not even that expensive. It's just another upside of it. Oh, look at that. He's already running in. Just wants to pressure the poor little Wind Ranger a little bit. Now, this Wind Ranger actually seems to be more of a core this game. Now, I wonder what the fuck this Terrorblade is actually doing. He appears to be jungling. Which, I remember that being a thing in Warcraft 3. So, that's actually pretty interesting. I guess you do have the illusions that can help you out. And, yeah, he's just maxing those. He's just maxing those. He's jungling. This Terrorblade is straight up a jungling Terrorblade. He's actually got a few things going for it. He really does. He's got illusions, obviously. Terrorblade got a higher base region than other heroes, and he's got one of the highest, if not the highest, base armor in the game. And we got another kill at the bottom. Actually, Juggernaut went down. God damn it! I'm sorry, guys. It's been a while since I did this. So Juggernaut is just running in. Wants to. Oh god, that was so greedy. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, that's a lot of burst. He does have an ultimate, but he won't even get to use it. Didn't have an opportunity to use it, obviously, because there were too many creeps around. He would have just died anyway. Yeah. Yeah, he got greedy, man. He ran in, and that simply didn't pay off. So, the Terrorblade in the jungle is actually really fascinating, I think. That's something that people talk about, but I've never actually seen anyone do it. And I've especially not seen it done in a competitive game. So, this is quite fascinating. But I actually like that he's this multifaceted type of player. Right? Like, he doesn't actually say, well, shit. I can't really go into the lane, I'm gonna get murdered. I guess I'm not getting any farm, and I'm gonna just go into the lane and get murdered. Right? He doesn't give up like that, he just says, okay, you know what? I can't go into the lane, I'm gonna get murdered. Where can I get some farm instead? And he just goes into the jungle and starts farming down. And that's actually, you know, why not? Seems to be working for him, he isn't doing horribly. If we take a look at his net worth, he's mid-range in the game. I think that's really what all he's looking for, though. Meantime, Juggernaut, he wanted another kill and he's gonna pay for it. That greedy motherfucker. Will you look at that? Will you look at that? But yeah, you know, the Terrorblade isn't doing great. But I don't think he's shooting for great. He's just shooting for, I am still in the game and I can still fight and I can still catch up. Right? He's just looking to be alive and be something that people have to consider. Like, even if he just farms the jungle for the rest of the game, he's still gonna have the jungle farm. Right? That's still something that he's got going on for himself. Now, at the same time, he got picked off by the Invoker and the Vengeful Spirit right there. Which is a bit unfortunate. You know, we got a lot of pickoffs on those carries, actually. Pretty interesting like that. Invoker just seems to be rushing an Orchid, no Hand of Midas on him. I'm actually not the biggest fan of that. I think Hand of Midas is kind of essential on Invoker. Less so if you're going for Crossvex, though. Oh, there we go. Straight TP out, but it's not gonna be enough. I like the reaction, though. Like, as soon as you see the enemy Bloodseeker initiating on you, you should just immediately start TPing. Because Bloodseeker does not have no way of dealing with that, right? He just can't do anything. Nothing. He's just stuck. And he's like, okay, shit. I guess you're gonna TP out. So, as long as you're on your own, right? And he's on your own, like a one-on-one scenario, I guess. So, you should really just TP out every single time. Oh, of course, the Bat Rider was around, but he couldn't have known that. So, that's a bit unfortunate. Bloodseeker got himself a Blade Mail. Which I think is actually a pretty interesting item right here. I don't know. That might work. Like, the theory behind the Blade Mail is actually what I like more than the Blade Mail itself. So I've played with Bloodseeker a bit. And I have tried the Blade Mail build too. And, you know, the idea behind the Blade Mail is... Okay, so if I use the Blood Rage... God damn it. But if you use the Blood Rage on yourself, right? Then any damage I deal gets increased and any damage I take gets increased. So if I get hit for 300 damage and I return it with the Blade Mail, right, I increase the damage I take, which increases the damage I return, and I also increase the damage I deal, which increases the damage I return. So I just return a shitload of damage. That is true. But you're still squishy as fuck and are just gonna die. And sometimes the opponent's just like, okay, I guess I'm not hitting you for a little while. And that just doesn't work that well. It's gonna be a quick pick off on the Invoker there. They're turning this around down here. Oh, the Vengeful, she thought she was gonna get pushed downhill. And a nice shackle on 2 heroes. That's gonna be almost an entire team wipe. That was awful for Mineski. Horrendously bad. They lost so much in that fight. If we go ahead and take a look at the fight recap. Yeah, that is huge. That is actually enormous. At 12 minutes in the game, 2,000 experience just like that is a lot. That's a lot of fucking experience. Yeah, they are actually pushing ahead quite a bit now. EHOME taking the lead. So that's quite interesting, I feel. That's definitely quite interesting. Now, this guy right here is who matters, right? The Juggernaut, what is he gonna go for? What is he gonna do? That is what we have to care about. And actually, it seems like he is going for... Oh my god! Raven! You... Raven. Come on, buddy. That was obvious. Please. That is... I'm sorry. I don't know how that can happen. Not as a professional player. Like, that's just not acceptable. He should have seen that coming. Absolutely. Absolutely should have seen it coming. Oh, jump on the Invoker, but he sees it coming himself. Gets dusted up though. Oh, the return from the Blade Mail. He's dropping. Rupture used. That's gonna be a quick kill. Bloodseeker takes it. He might actually turn it around. Might go for the Vengeful Spirit, but no. They see that the Juggernaut is around. Juggernaut doesn't actually have enough mana for... Oh, no. Ultimate is on cooldown, right? He used it a second ago. So, honestly, the Juggernaut isn't that scary. But they still don't want to mess with that, right? They're just gonna say, you know what? We took our kill. We took the Invoker. Let's just keep it at that. We don't need to risk dying. We don't need to risk another hero being around. Let's just get out. I'm happy. I got my kill. And that's really how they should go about it. Just play it safe. Just sit back, you know. Take the kills you can. And keep it at that. Seems we got maybe something coming up at the bottom lane though. And we got a Silencer in position. And the Titan's a little further back. He does have his Blink Dagger. Ravage is now off cooldown. And the Silence. DDC. Taking a bit of damage. But I gotta admit. Now this is impatient Silencer play. And I know this is really difficult to do. Because it's just like, I really want to go in. Oh, but are we talking about going in? Ravage coming out. Yang dropping. He's gonna get murdered on the spot. DDC next in line, he uses the Wind Run. But I don't know if it's gonna be enough. He's out of mana, out of abilities, but it's actually gonna end up saving him in the end. Meantime, we have Jay getting dropped somewhere. What was that? At the top lane. I'm guessing it was just another Rupture. Yeah, appears to be the case. Well, now the cool thing about the Rupture is it got a very low cooldown. You know, and actually deals a lot of damage. And that's just true. So, yeah. Inflame is just kind of taking over this game. I wonder what he's going for next. Radiance used to be old school Bloodseeker, but that was actually even before the rework. I don't think right now there is like any set build for him. I think the Radiance is cute, but if you go for Radiance, you need to get BKB. I feel like you probably need to get BKB either way. Lightnings, I think, is fascinating. Returns a lot of damage. Especially against Juggernaut, where you know that he's gonna get some guaranteed hits on you. So, that would be cute. But at the same time, I feel like he's just too squishy right now. Or maybe just a straight BKB. Probably the best option. Roshan's gonna get dropped right here. We even got a grab in the mid lane, though. Invoker. Yeah, it's gonna go down. Oh, maybe not. They don't have any detection. Oh my god! They might actually have killed the Invoker. I don't know. He was probably dead anyway. That blast got a long range. Oh, Mineski, whatever the hell your name is. 5593. Fuck you, Vengeful. The fucking cunt. Let's just call her that fucking cunt. No. The Vengeful Spirit got dropped in return. Well, they got a kill onto the Batrider. That's probably worth it. Batrider is actually doing really well. He's the highest net worth in the game. That is definitely worth it. Trading the highest net worth for the lowest net worth? Hell yeah, let's do that all day. All day, no question about it. So, was a nice pick-off, but they still lost the Invoker, and Invoker's struggling so bad. He's trying to finish up that Orchid, but he's not even anywhere close. Like, this is gonna take him forever. Did they finish Roshan though? Yes, they did. So that's gonna be an Aegis on the Juggernaut. Yeah. That's just good to have. Like, there's nothing else to be said about that. It appears he's going for a Manta style now with the Yasha. Manta style is very good on Juggernaut because the illusions get the crit. Illusions always get crit, like from any crit, which is why it's good. You know, that's why that works really well. And, yeah, no, like, that's just really all there is to that. Manta style is just good on Juggernaut. Also gives you some solid stats. You can definitely use a little bit of HP. Not the tankiest of heroes. Smoke. How many? 4 heroes? Yeah, everybody but the Invoker, who's still trying to farm up a little. And no Juggernaut ultimate though. They got a Ravage ready and the Global Silence. They're looking for maybe the Bloodseeker. But Bloodseeker is actually really quick. Holy shit. And the Ravage! Oh my god, the instant blink away from the Batrider. Global Silence used. I think the Bloodseeker is going down nonetheless. And the EMP. Oh yeah, Batrider is gonna be fine. Like, why would Bloodseeker go down nonetheless? Bloodseeker is just gonna drop because, you know, that's what's gonna happen right there. Oh my god. Tornado connects with the Batrider. He's dropping low. Wait, did they actually kill the Invoker? What the fuck happened to the Invoker? Well, OU should probably drop right here, but Juggernaut goes down. Long range power shot coming in. And Batrider, he's still in it. He's in it to win it. He's not afraid. Oh, the Omni Slash. Gonna take the kill onto the Wind Ranger, and the tower's next in line. So that was actually an interesting fight. God damn it, fight recap. Stop being useless. That was quite weird. Now, I don't know what killed the Invoker. This guy. Look, if this was a pub game, I would just totally assume that he gave up. He was like, God, I'm doing horribly this game. I don't even feel like playing anymore. And that's just kind of what it seems like, right? Oh, it's a bit weird. But hey, Inflame takes on the Juggernaut really quick. And it appears he's actually going for Saint Yasha, so going for the Race Car Bloodseeker. That's interesting. I don't really know if that's any good. But then again, right, I'm not even gonna pretend I've got any idea what the Bloodseeker should do, because I just don't. So, Saint Yasha, yeah, why not? Why not? If it works. Do the illusions get the passive? If illusions get the passive, then I would definitely say that maybe a Manta Star would be better, but hey. OU, dropping low right here though. Yeah, chasing him down. They got a lot of movement speed actually from the Invoker, but the Blink should keep him safe. Yeah. Titanhunter can't blink, of course, with the Firefly going on. So, He should be fine. And now we got the Manta style on the Juggernaut, who's just lazily using his Mask of Madness to run into lane. Oh man. You can see how much damage this bucket deals. Vengeful Spirit actually dropped somewhere, what the hell? Oh, got caught by the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker's actually looking for more. Going for J, and oh my god, look at the return coming out, but no. In Flame, still goes down. Few slashes and dices from the Juggernaut, and down he drops. Sliced into little cubes. That we then proceed to serve on a platter made of your skull. I don't know why we do such things, but that's because we are pirates. Yo ho, yo ho. Oh man. Actually, not a whole lot happening in this game right now. It's just, well, you might say, wait, what? Like, there are a lot of kills, right? Yeah, but you know, not every kill is important. And that's just not how it works. I think kill on the Bloodseeker kind of matters, but it's just a lot of tiny pickoffs on individual heroes. There are no big fights, there are no big clashes. But like, for most of it, it's just farming. And whenever a team finds a hero in an odd position, they just take the kill. But it seems that's actually about to change. We've got a smoke coming out. They're looking for maybe 1 or 2 pickoffs running into the jungle. We got the Invoker charging ahead. I would actually like him to use his Ghost Walk. But they're gonna get DDC. He's slowed up already. Windfall coming in. Gosh. But that's not gonna be enough. The EMP doesn't connect with anything. And the Juggernaut in the background. He's looking for a kill. He uses the Manta Star. And Omni Slash on OU takes him down. Rupture used. He's gonna try to TP out. And the spin is gonna make sure he actually gets away. We got Yang teleporting in. Oh, they're actually gonna get the Tide Hunter, so that's pretty neat. And somehow the Invoker died. I don't know, like that just seems to be like a base rule of this game. We had a fight. Invoker wasn't in it. Invoker died somehow anyway. You see, this is why I really wanted him to get a Hand of Midas. Because an Invoker without it, he just struggles so bad. Invoker is a hero that needs to do well. He needs to... And I know that sounds so weird, but look. If Juggernaut isn't doing well, he's still scary. If Batrider isn't doing well, he's still scary. If Tidehunter isn't doing well, he is still scary. If Invoker isn't doing well, he's just free food. He just doesn't do shit, man. That hero needs to do well, and he's not doing well at all. He's just struggling so bad. It's not working for him. So what he needs to do, and like he desperately needs to do this, is to just sit back and farm up. And the cool thing about a Hand of Midas is that you can just casually do that by still being active, right? You get reliable gold every single time you use it. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna get items eventually. And most importantly, it gives you a lot of levels to work with. Invoker currently only being level 11. 22 minutes, 23 minutes into the game, level 11. If we compare that to everybody else's levels, he's actually the second lowest in the game on an Invoker. That just doesn't work. That just doesn't work. He's on a lower level than any of the supports on the EHOME side. That is just not gonna end up working out for them at all. That's just really bad. It's just not good. And a Hand of Midas would really help. Would really have helped fix that issue. Yes, it would have been a 15-minute Hand of Midas, yes. But at least you would have a guarantee that you aren't useless the entire game. Now, I'm actually quite glad that he went for Quasvex. Because Quasvex gets maxed out quicker than Quasic Sword and needs less farm to be effective. So, it's gonna be, you know, okay at least in that regard. Oh, Batrider, he gets Ruptured all of the big ultimates. Actually, no. Who got the Rupture? Wait, Batrider is on a team with the Rupture. What's going on here? Oh, Juggernaut trading hits with the Bloodseeker. Holy shit. That movement speed, 700 something. Gotta be kidding me. Wait, who was that Rupture on? Probably the Tidehunter, since he's the one that's dead. That was a bit interesting. So, Mineski is still putting up a fight though. And they are not looking to give this up at all. They are ready. Let's fucking go. And they still have their Juggernaut. Juggernaut is scary. There's just no question about that. Juggernaut is fucking scary. So let's just go and see what they can make work with that. Let's take a look at the items. Sure, we got FENG Feng on that Zeus. He's actually doing pretty okay for himself. I mean, he's got a new also. He got a Hand of Midas, actually. You see that? You see that, Zeus? He's got more money than an Invoker. Hey, what the fuck? Holy shit. Actually, you know what? The only one I got any money is the Juggernaut. This is not looking good for Mineski. And yeah, Zeus is doing pretty solid. How was Drown Ranger doing? Blink Dagger. Also a hand of Midas. You see that? Midas supporting. That's how we fucking do the shit. Terrorblade, he's got a Radiance now. Pretty late on that, but considering he was actually jungling and he was struggling pretty hard early game, this was quite fine. And he's got TP boots on top of it. So this guy is gonna really start getting money. Like, this is just the beginning. He's gonna start drowning in gold in a bit. And we've got the Bat Rider with just the usual items, nothing exciting about him, and the Bloodseeker, who's now got quite a bit farmed up. At this point, I really think he needs to get a BKB, but then again, what do I know about Bloodseeker? On the other side, we finally got the Orchid done on the Invoker. Now the problem with that is that he still can't kill shit. He's actually gonna get hit by the Shackle Shot. No Shackle though. And Gush on to DDC instead. Ravage on nothing. Just the Wind Ranger. The gem drops though. Gem is on the ground. And it seems they're just gonna get away from this fight. Well, at least everybody that can. Drown Ranger goes down. Omni Slash used, but jumps to the creeps. Takes down the Zeus at the very least. And Terrorblade actually got taken down by Jay on the Invoker. Teleports back in though after the buyback. He's looking for some more. And the grip! And he's gonna keep him on the field. The field is gonna explode. Raven, he's just getting murdered. The Radiance on top of the Rupture. It's just not gonna happen for him. He goes down. That's a triple kill coming out for Fang on the Terrorblade. And yeah. Yang. Wait, who's Fang then? Oh wait, that's the... God damn it, that's the Zeus. I hate these names. Look, there's one thing I hate about this tournament. That's the fucking names. Okay, so Yang actually got a triple kill out of that. Same thing. Same thing. Okay, we got DDC. We got Inflame. We got OU. And then we got Fang and Yang, right? Oh, Jay! No! Jay is so dead. Jay is the deadening. Jay is deader than anybody has ever been deaded. God damn it, Jay. And it seems we got Lightnings coming out for Inflame. That's an interesting item. I can definitely see that working. You know, the cool thing about Bloodseeker's Q is that it amplifies all damage. Right? Everything. Doesn't matter what. Everything. So... yeah. You know. Why not Lightnings? Now, actually there's a bit of a misconception about pure damage, and I feel like I need to clarify that for a second or so. In one of the recent patches, there was actually like a patch now that said pure damage is no longer affected by anything, right? It just was like, yeah, no. Pure damage just always deals the same amount of damage. And that's really how people took it. Like, they were just like, okay, so I can't amplify pure damage at all. Well, yeah, kind of. But basically what they actually meant to say was that pure damage doesn't get affected by any sort of armor. Like, it just doesn't. Like, it's always the same amount of damage. It says 300 on the tin, it's gonna be 300. But stuff like Bristleback, which I always hate saying that, but Bristleback's passive, or the Blood Rage from Bloodseeker, they still affect pure damage. You can amplify it. It just doesn't get affected by armor. So that's a bit, you know, a little bit of something that you need to keep into, or, you know, that you have to take into consideration. Like, that stuff does actually get affected. So, yeah. But, you know, I do like the Lightnings. I think that's going to be interesting. Lightnings is a very high damage item. Really is. And, you know, you get the jump. You get a lot of AoE with that. Problem is that he's actually is going to have to cast the Q on himself, which is always a bit scary. Oh, Yang. The Rupture on an illusion. I like it. But that's also an illusion. No, DDC. The Ravage. It's nothing. It's Fang on the low ground. They can't even initiate on him. Oh, you charging in. He wants another kill. Pushes our question mark away, and he's just gonna sacrifice himself for the team. Oh, the Ulster on Yamaguchi. DDC. He wants to make up for what he just did. He's not done yet. He's not happy with that last fight. But he's not gonna get it. Now, interestingly enough, the jungler is still leading the net worth. And it's actually... oh! Swap! Oh my god, just to keep himself safe. Oh, that motherfucker. Oh, he's gonna go on to Jay. Invoke it, gonna get taken down. That's gonna be a quick pickoff. Ah, Jay, I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad for him. And actually the courier goes down. Nothing on it though, so quite lucky there. Where was it actually? Can we see that? I don't think so. I don't think so, but probably was about to, you know, go to the secret shop so Juggernaut can finish up his Abyssal Blade. I don't see much of a point to him saving up money, because they need to somehow win a fight, right? They don't win like if they have to buy back during a fight right now, I feel like that's not really a one fight, that's just a stale fight, right? That's a fight they survive. But they don't need to survive. Like with a team like theirs and with the Invoker doing that badly, they just need to be winning the fights. And you win fights through items, you don't win fights through buybacks. So, yeah. Inflame gonna take down Roshan in the meantime, which is, of course, obviously a problem. Wait. Does he get healed for that? No. But he gets the just. Oh man, this Bloodseeker is actually looking really scary. You know what? That actually seems pretty cool, you know? Might give Bloodseeker another shot. I kind of like the hero, I gotta admit. He's kind of a cutie. He actually really is a cutie. I like Bloodseeker. I think he seems fun. Terror Blade in the meantime, he's got his Manta style done. He's working on a heart. Yeah, this guy, Yang, he's just not been involved at all during the game. You might say, well, he's 5-4-2. Yeah, but you know, they've been like 43 kills. It's not really that crazy. And he's probably been the least involved out of anyone, right? I guess you can't really tell that easily, because Titan just hasn't been doing well. Nice pickoff. They're gonna take down the Wind Ranger right here, and that's the Abyssal Blade down on Raven. So again, I like the fact that he doesn't save up money right here. He might still have enough for buyback. Actually, he does. He actually does have enough for buyback, and it's even reliable. So, you know what? That's of course the best way to go about it. I feel like he needs an item. I really feel he needs an item right here. But at the same time, if he has buyback ready, like that doesn't hurt, right? And he got both. Like both is of course optimal. And I'm pretty sure he's still leading the nut. No, he's not. No. That was kind of bound to happen, wasn't it? Kind of hoping it would take a little longer. I don't know what Mineski can do right here. They're behind by so much. Yeah, that's just constant farming from EHOME. It's so difficult. So difficult to do anything about it. They needed to shut down the Terror Blade a lot more than they did early on. The thing is, right, they got this one kill on the Terror Blade at the rune. And you might say, well, that's really nice. Yeah, but that kill doesn't actually matter that much, because that kill doesn't take any money away from the Terror Blade. It just doesn't. Like, he doesn't have any money at that point. Nothing he can do is really... Oh my god! The burst coming out from Inflaming. I almost took down Raven right here. Gonna resurrect, and no Omni Slash, but we got the Abyssal Blade. Even a Ravage used, he's gonna drop. Yeah, there's no way. No way he gets away from this one. It's gonna be a quick pickoff. In the meantime, we've got a bit of a fight at the bottom. Oh, Jay, not again! Oh, Jay is gonna go down. He's gonna trade him for Fang, but that's still not good enough. Yang coming in from the back. Pickoff on the Invoker. And Yamaguchi also going to go down. Is the Juggernaut even in the fight? I guess you could say so, but is this in the fight, or is the fight already done and he's just trying to get out of there? I think it's the second one, and it's not going to happen. At least he gets another kill, but that's not really good enough. That's a 5-4-2. That's a 5-4-2, and Yang is just out of control. I don't know how they can stop this guy. That Terror Blade is just looking too powerful. Now this is a genuine Terror Blade. No comfort knives here. None of that. So I wonder what he's actually gonna go for next. It could either be a Skadi or like Butterfly or something. Crits. That's actually a lot you can go for. He didn't go for the most conventional item build, so you never know. You never know. Like, Heart isn't that common. I don't think so on Terror Blade. Neither is the Radiance though. But I don't think either is bad, by the way. Like, I think it's a perfectly viable item build. Like, fuck yeah, if that's what you want to go for, feel free. It's just not that common, that's all I'm saying. And that it obviously isn't, right? Like, most Terror Blades you see, they go for early drums and get the Manta Star and the Skadi going and start hitting people. That's not what he's going for. He's just like, I'm gonna farm all day and all night, and then the next day too. This is gonna be my job, man. I'm a farming man. You know, that kind of thing. Smoke from the Bloodseeker right here. You might be looking for another pickup or something, but it's still back in the base. So, you know, let's just think about what Mineski needs to do to come back here. They definitely do need the refresher on Yamaguchi, right? They need the refresher on him, and they need a good Ravage. They haven't had a good Ravage in a single fight. He just hasn't been given the opportunities, but I also feel like he's a bit hasty on that trigger button, right? You can definitely relax a lot more with Tidehunter, since he's got that ability of, no, I'm gonna be fine, right? I got Kraken Shell, I'm gonna be able to cast it. So, nah, I think he should take it a bit slower. We got a Blink Dagger coming out from the Juggernaut. Now that, I think, is pretty interesting. I'm not quite sure how much I like it, but I think it's definitely interesting. Oh no, Jay gets taken down! The Rapture in combination with the Lasso. What do you even do against it? They trap Yamaguchi! They trap him, push him up the hill. That's not gonna be enough. Kraken Shell procs. Takes off all the debuffs. He's gonna be fine, but Invoker's still down. And as much as Jay has been struggling this game, he's still important. And I don't know if they can fight without him. Raven looking to defend us, but no. You just can't go up against Yang. And God, he does have the Bloodseeker Blood Rage applied to him. So it's just dropping. The barracks, they're done, man. They're done. Out of this fight, out of this world. He's gonna have his attacks disabled for a few seconds. Actually gonna take quite a bit of damage too. But the big Sans gonna keep Mineski away. They can't fight. And back he is, back in the fight. Big silence, global silence used, but no fight really going on, so that didn't accomplish anything. The barracks still drop, and Yang, he's gonna get out of here. He's gonna be fine. Picks up an ultimate orb. It's probably gonna be a Skadi then. Sure, why not? If he feels he needs to be more tanky. Honestly, I can definitely agree with that. If you got a Radiance going on, right, Radiance and the transformation, you hit really hard already. And you got the aura and everything. So, as long as you just tank up, like, you're already scary enough. Juggernaut gets a kill on OU though. Completely missed that. It's pretty obvious what happened though. Like, I can predict it before we watch it. Like, he jumped in, used the Abyssal Blade, used the ultimate. If he even used the ultimate. He's got a Blink Dagger now. It's just so easy to get pickoffs that way. Yeah, Abyssal Blade. And boom. Like, again. It's not really that complicated. It's just an easy pickoff on a hero that's not that tanky. Batrider really isn't actually that tanky. He just doesn't have that much HP. It's not bad. It's just not great. So, Inflame in the meantime. He might actually be the next one to drop right here. Really low already. Ravage. Oh my god, it misses at the very edge. And do you see the huge Zeus ultimate? He's got Aghanims now. Wind Ranger drops, but the entire team is so low. Bloodseeker just sapping around with infinite movement speed at this point. Holy shit, if that Zeus ultimate with the Aghanims gets amplified on top of that. Oh my god. They actually need to get that combo going on. I really wish the Zeus was the mid-hero this game. That would be amazing. I really want the Aghanims refresher. He's going for the refresher now, which makes me quite happy. If he actually gets it this game, that would be amazing. Yeah, that's the power of the Hand of Midas though. Right? People always are like, well, why do you buy Hand of Midas on all of your support heroes? First of all, I'm a bad support. Secondly, because it allows you to get items. And you can see this game, right? This Zeus had Hand of Midas all game. He's sitting at a solid net worth, 12k. He's got more net worth than 4 out of the 5 heroes on Mineski. Yup. I feel so bad for Invoker. Sansa, he's got an Agnes. It's not working on the refresher. Aghanos refresher on him is going to be pretty powerful. Now, but all of these items are going to definitely be nice, right? Like the Aghanos refresher on the Invoker, Aghanos refresher on the Tidehunter. You're just asking for a lot of money there. But, I don't know. Yamaguchi might actually be able to do it. He's dropping though. He's really low. And he will actually go down. Yeah, there's just nothing he can do at this point. Gonna turn this around though. Quick kill on Inflame. And actually the piece of Sansa died somewhere down here too. Who got that? Did Raven just jump him? Yeah, it seems Raven just used his ultimate on that fellow. So. Actually, no. No, it wasn't even the ultimate. It just hit him. You know what? That works. He's scary. Raven is scary. Now he picked up a BKB. I love the BKB right here. You might say, well, wait. BKB on Juggernaut, doesn't he have the Blade Fury? Yes. Yes, he does. But he can't attack during the Blade Fury. And what deals more damage, his attacks or the Blade Fury? I think that's an easy answer. That's an easy question. Oh, man. What did... I feel he could have gone for an ultimate right there. Fuck it. YOLO ultimate. Let's do it. Nah, problem's just that the illusions are right there. He's got a Manta Star he can trigger, and those illusions are really tanky. So definitely gonna take a few hits. And he now got a Skadi, sitting at a comfortable 3.3k HP. Yang is a monster. And he's now gonna pick up a Butterfly. Yeah. About to be 6-slotted. Terrorblade that actually spent most of the game jungling, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter how much you struggle as a carry early on. It just doesn't. As long as you're given time, you always can get money. That's why I always say you can't stop a carry from getting money. You can only slow them down. And you need to finish the game before that slowing down is no longer relevant. You just need to. So, Sunstrike on something. Roshan? Yeah, just scouting him. God, I want the Aghanim's refresher on the Zeus so bad. Well, he's working on it. He should just sell the fucking Earls, man. Just get this shit done. Titan is actually looking really nice. He's getting close to his refresher right here. Struggling so hard against a single illusion, though. That's not good. You see that? 2 of their supports almost dead. Just because of 1 illusion. Oh, no. Jay sitting at a solid 1-14 score. Almost looks like I'm playing the Invoker right here. Honestly, I feel like if I had played the Invoker, it wouldn't be much worse than this. Oh, Jay, I feel so bad for you. No. No. Tornado coming out. Not gonna hit, but at least they scout. Oh, Raven. Oh my god, Raven actually jumped in right here. He's on his own. BKB used. Yeah, that's a very... Like, I totally get that BKB use, but it's just so unfortunate because he won't have it for the next fight now. I actually forced to use the spin against Yang, and he's gonna go down. Raven is dead. That's it. Raven down, buys back immediately. Yamaguchi trapped. He's gonna have to ravage. Oh my god, that was a shackle to the vengeful spirit. This is looking awful. Inflame, not afraid of anything. Here we go. Juggernaut ultimate use, but it does nothing. It just doesn't do anything. That's the game right here. Yang, he's just still standing strong. He's not afraid. What should he be afraid of? Actually dropping. Yang goes down. Probably gonna buy back, come back in. No. No, Yang doesn't actually have buyback money. Oh. Oh, and all the buybacks coming out from Mineski. Now, at the same time, right, even after 3 buybacks, it's now a 3-on-3 fight. And I'm pretty sure EHOME is just gonna run away. Nope, Terrorblade buys back. And he's got Butterfly, and that's game. He's gonna come in and just clean this up. Jay, there's nothing you can do at this point. Nice meatball, but you don't have Exort Max, so not really gonna deal any damage at all. And there we go with the GG core. The second Ravage getting dropped by the Tide Hunter. Never got the chance to do a double Ravage though. And that's going to be it. That's the game, ladies and gentlemen. A game between Mineski, Gigabyte Mineski, and EHOME. EHOME takes it. And that was pretty interesting. The Bloodseeker worked out great, actually. And I liked the Terrorblade in the jungle, too. That was cool. So, it's a shame that the Invoker didn't do well. But even despite all of that, you could still see how powerful the Juggernaut really is, right? Like, it's just so obvious that even though he was struggling a lot, the team was just doing horribly. Juggernaut was still fucking scary. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating. Please let me know which games of the Dota 2 Asia Championship you would like me to cast next. And I hope to see you tomorrow.